What's up, everybody? It's your favorite hood healer. It's your favorite hood witch. It's your favorite motivational dominatrix. It's your favorite auntie, captain, goddess, king, LadySpeech in the place to be. And I want to welcome you back to my channel. Welcome you to my channel. Welcome, welcome to this channel. Thank you for being here with me. You could be anywhere in the world, and you are somewhere in the world, and you're also somewhere with me, spending a little time, a little space. So I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. How you doing? I'm doing well. It is December 15th. Happy Vlogmas to you. Happy December to you. Happy holidays to you. If you're into Hanukkah, happy Hanukkah to you. If you're into Kwanzaa, happy Kwanzaa coming up to you. If you are into Christmas, happy Christmas to you. If there's some other holidays that I don't know about, happy whatever those holidays that I don't know about to you. Winter solstice coming up. Okay, happy magical holidays, all of that. To you, happy day to all of us. Happy Vlogmas. So, today is it's a super chill day. I'm actually still in my nightshirt because I just woke up getting to work. I didn't even take a shower. I don't stink. I am gonna take a shower eventually, but I just rolled right into work. I did my morning routine, so I'm fixing my computer right now. I did my morning routine. And then I just got to work. I got to these phone calls and these meetings and all kind of stuff. And you know what? This video is really about, like, as you can see from the title, like just the power of surrender and the power of leaning in. You know, I just got off of 3 really beautiful calls that affect 3 different areas of my life, but all of these calls, all of these meetings enhance and will enhance me in some way, shape, or form in a most profound and beautiful and excellent way. And I just got off of the very last of this, these calls, and I just had an overwhelming sense of gratitude. And also, like, it feels good to be here. I've been public about some of my struggles. 2020 has been taking a lot of people to the paint in regards to testing folks and the amount of loss, the amount of grief. Just 2020 has been a lot in a lot of ways for a lot of people. I definitely was not exempt from that. So many changes have taken place. So many changes have taken place. In the beginning of 2020, when I was doing a bunch of readings for folks, individual readings, collective readings, the message, my own readings for myself when I was getting readings, the message just was, be ready to die, be ready to change, be ready to shift, be ready to be ready for this loss, be ready to lean in. And that's exactly what I did, you know. For me, as I started losing things, as things started shifting, as things started changing, and I had absolutely positively no control, the best thing that I did for myself was lean in. The best thing I did for myself was surrender. The best thing I did for myself was lean in. As soon as I knew things were changing, things were shifting around me, as soon as I knew things were gonna be different and I needed to move different, think different, be different, as soon as I recognized that we were entering into a space where we weren't gonna be the same, I leaned in and I let go. I began to let go, I should say. I began to let go of my attachment to a lot of things. I began to let go of, I just began to let go. I began to let go of trying to be in control of anything, of all the things. I really, you know, clung on and held on to what I could be in control of, which was my attitude, which was my healing, which was my thought processes, my behavior, my response. I let go and I leaned in. I leaned into it. I didn't try to fight it. I didn't try to fight the things that, you know, were going away. I didn't try to fight the loss that was here. I just completely and totally surrendered. I think there are times at life where you do fight back. You do agitate what's agitating you. And I do believe that there are times in life where you submit, where you surrender, where it is what it is. What's happening is what's happening. And there's no point. There's no use in fighting it. The only thing to do is work with it, heal with it, lean into it, you know, and see what this see the lessons that this is trying to give to you. See the gifts that it can possibly give to you. See the blessings that it might have for you. See the learning experiences that this might give to you, or just see what's on the other side of this experience. So this year for me has been, a large part of this year has been about me leaning in. A large part of this year has been about surrender, and I'm really grateful that I did those things, because now I'm in a space and time in my life where I am actually in a much better position. I have a much better mind state about things. I have a much better thought process. There's so many behaviors and things that I needed to let go of. Telephone. There's so many things that I just needed to address. There's so many things that I needed to let go of. There's so many things that I needed to, be done with. There's just so many things that there's ways that I needed to be challenged. There's ways that I had just gotten entirely too comfortable. There's things that I was putting off that didn't need to be put off anymore. There was things that I was focused on that I just did not need to be focused on anymore. There were people in my life who had served their purpose, and I had served my purpose in theirs, and it was just time to part ways. It was just time for a lot of things to end. And the spiritual death, I was just talking to a friend of mine this morning, and we were speaking about the fact that we both feel like we died several times. The rebirth is real. The transformation is real. And I feel like I have been taken through the ringer several times. I have met so many different versions of myself, and not in the spirit of fakeness, but in the spirit of rebirth, the spirit of transmuting things, the spirit of transformation, the spirit of newness, you know? So I'm grateful. And I'm really reflective right now in this moment about the power of surrender and the power of leaning in, you know, because I'm on the other side of so many things right now, and my future looks nothing but bright. It looks hopeful. It looks healing. It looks good. It looks good. 2020 has destroyed me in all of the right ways. I'm not gonna act like it hasn't whooped my ass. 2020 came for me. It came for my finances. It came for my relationships. It came for my sex life. It came for every single part of me, my spirituality, and it forced me into the greatest version of myself. And I'm so excited to begin to share these new aspects of me with not only myself, but like my world, my community, my global village, my personal village. 2020 broke me down to the very essence of who I am several times, you know. Rebirth, I'm not new to this, I'm true to this. Rebirth, transformation, it is something that I'm used to. 2020 came in here and murdered so many things about me that, as it turned out, needed to go. 2020 came in here and swept the flow of my life, okay? It swept the flow of my entire life and got me all together. 2020 capitalized off of the healing work I've already done, and it forced me into deeper levels of that healing work. 2020 gave me insight and clarity that I didn't understand that I needed to move forward in my life. 2020 really put me on to what's precious to me, what means the most to me, what I really want and my desires. It showed me how I was sleeping on myself. It showed me how I was sleeping on my skills. It showed me how I was just sleeping on myself, you know. So, and 2020 woke me all the way the hell up. Woo! It woke me all the way the hell up. 2020 got me up. It got me together. It got me together, and it got me together in violent ways. It got me together in very chaotic ways. It got me together in very dramatic ways. And sometimes that's life, you know. Sometimes the rebirth and the transformation is calm and cool and collective, and sometimes you just get your ass handed to you, and that's what it is. 2020 was that year, but Mother Earth teaches us to lean in. You know, the pandemic reinforced the act of leaning in. It just reinforced the act of like leaning in. Sometimes you can't fight it. Sometimes all you can do is really just go with the flow. That's it, you know? So I'm thankful for 2020 and the lessons that it brought. I'm thankful for the blessings that it brought. I'm thankful for the beauty that it brought. And for everything that it made me realize that I was taken for granted. I was taking a lot of things for granted. So 2020 came in here and swept the floor. It swept the floor with me. Sometimes it used me as the broom. Sometimes it grabbed me by my hair or by my feet and just beat me across the ground and swept it all out. 2020 handled me. 2020 was a very potent adversary. 2020 was not playing. But it made way for a most beautiful future. You know, I'm really excited for what's to come. I value myself more. And 2020 resurrected some things. There were some things that had been dormant about myself that I just had let be dormant. And so I'm really grateful for what it reignited, especially like the passion around my art. Oh my God, I'm so excited to give. And I've been working on one part of my art for the last 4 years, but I haven't really given my poetry side, my performance side, my burlesque side. None of that has like gotten play. So I'm excited to just give that to the world and to be those things and embody all of those wonderful things again. So 2020 was a lot, but I'm grateful. I'm grateful that I leaned into it. I'm grateful that I leaned into everything that's happening, and I'm grateful for the clarity that has come and the blessings. And 2021 is my year. Every year is my year. 2020 was my year. You know, I'm not gonna say that like it was a fun year, but it was it's transformative. It was a transformative year. I'll never forget this year because of the pandemic, the loss, but I'll never forget this year because I stepped into a different version of myself, a greater version of myself, but also the essence of myself, who I've always been at my core. So that's it. You know, that's my testimony when it comes to leaning in and surrendering in regards to 2020. So, and we're not done yet. So I expect everything and anything. 2020 has showed me like it can come out your booty, it could come from left field, it could come from the sky, it could come from the earth. I'm ready for the aliens. I'm ready for anything. I'm ready for anything. I'm ready for anything. I truly am. And it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. I need to get back to work. I got a lot of things I gotta get done. There's the collaborations I'm working on, the events I have for you, the art that I am bringing this new year is mwah, chef's kiss, baby. So I cannot wait in the next couple months to let you guys see some of these things unfold in the background and also present them in the foreground in their true final form. So have a good day. Happy Vlogmas, and I hope you've enjoyed this video if you made it all the way to the end. Don't forget to like, y'all. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe. Share videos as you see fit. You know what I'm saying? Leave some comments if you want to. Interact with me, baby. Keep the comments cute, baby. As cute as you are. As cute as I am. I'm gonna let y'all go. But have a good day. I appreciate you. Peace.